I'm glad that you guys are looking at this small demo on JavaScript unit testing. In this small demo, I'll be showing you how we can perform unit testing in JavaScript using Jasmine and Karma frameworks. So before the demo, the question is why actually we need JavaScript unit testing. So it's a faster, robust approach for testing. It reduces regression cycle time. It's a quick feedback thing. As soon as developer makes a change, he can see what is failing. I'll show you in the demo. It reduces number of UI test cases. So as we know, we have popular frameworks. We have Jasmine, Mocha, Chai, Protector, Karma. So Jasmine is a test framework. Mocha is a framework plus test runner. Karma is a complete test runner with a complete testing environment. So in this demo, I'll be using Jasmine plus Karma. I think they are one of the best as they have everything inbuilt. And Mocha plus Chai are assertion frameworks. So we basically use them for the kind of assertion flavor we need. So we have different assertion libraries, like we have Chai, should.js, expect.js, and better assert. So as I told you, I'll be using Jasmine and Karma. So Jasmine, unit testing BDD framework. Karma, a complete testing environment with test runner. It's a plug and play tool. Test environment, test framework, totally configurable. Right now we are using Jasmine. You can use any other reporting framework, totally configurable. Ascension framework, totally configurable that you want to use. So in the demo, if you see, there is a login form. So in these days, I guess every UI application more or less have this UI login form, right? So in this demo, I'll be taking 3 cases. First one, maximum 3 login attempts are allowed. After 3 attempts, fields are disabled. Second case, success login with valid credentials. And third case is if max login attempts change in the future development, like there is a requirement to change the number of allowed attempts. So how much change is required in the developer code and in the unit test code, right? So now let's start the demo. So first of all, let's look at the HTML file. Let me just show you the login in the UI, right? So this is our login first. We have an email, we have a password, and we have a login button, right? So we have 3 attempts. So if I do first attempt, I do second attempt, and I do third attempt. So fields are disabled. So this is a test case from UI, right? So now I go to my code. So this is the login.html file. So if you see, we have a form, small form with 2 fields and a login button. So in the login button, there is on click. We go to function validate, right? So now let's go to this validate function. So we have a login.js and we have this validate function in it. So if you see, there's a first part. Which is verifying for a good thing, like with the valid credentials, login will be successful. And we have a second case when we have 3 attempts with the wrong credentials and we return false. So if you look on the top, we have attempt 3, a variable, right? And to test this functionality, if we go to login spec file, this is a Jasmine specification file, spec file. So you see we have fields like username, password, which we are setting wrong right now. Attempt, a variable. and valid attempt equal to 3 right now, right? So we have 3 test cases. First, when 3 attempts are allowed, we'll be calling our validate function, right? Then we have second one. After 3 attempts, our fields are getting disabled. And the third attempt, valid credentials are working, right? Let me show you the Karma configuration file. So this is Karma configuration file. So right now, as I told you, it's a plug and play. We are using a testing framework Jasmine. These are the files that we are keeping. Reporter, we are using spec. Browser, we are using Chrome, but in this unit test demo, we do not require any browser, right? So now let's start our Karma. So, okay, so this is our JavaScript file. I'll show you. Start. Sorry, it should be Karma. Browser. Now you see 3 functions were executed, 3 test cases were executed, verify login. It tried 3 attempts, login successful was also executed, wrong attempts were also tried. So now the third case, when there is a change of number of login attempts are required, right? So for example, developer make a change and he says, no, there are 5 attempts can be allowed, right? There's a new requirement. As soon as he hits the save button, you will see tests are executed again and a test case failed, which is number of attempts allowed should have value 3 because the previous value was 3, right? So the test case is verifying that 3 are allowed only. But successful login and valid credentials are running good. 5 times it tried, it's working. So now to fix this, I go to my test case and valid attempts, I also make it a change to 5. As soon as he hits the save button, tests are executed again 5 times, all test case pass. So you see how quick feedback is this. So basically, if you look at the login.js, a simple functionality is written in extended ways. So basically, developer has to write code in a way that unit test can be run. So he has to validate null. So it's a good practice. So thank you very much for having this demo. See you next time.